Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. My name's GBay99, and today I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of a laid-back, chill video where I'm going to talk about Diablo 3, the new expansion that just came out, and also talk about game franchises and what other game franchises can learn from Diablo and the Diablo series in general. Now, just quickly before we get into the game, shout out to Let's Players. This video is, this is live commentary. I didn't realize how hard it can be to talk coherently, speak coherently, without saying anything stupid or stuttering or anything along those lines, while simultaneously playing a video game. I suddenly have a whole new level of respect for people who just make Let's Plays for a living. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into all this and talk about Blizzard and Diablo. Now, for those of you who haven't heard, Blizzard has been patching Diablo to make it really fun recently. This is the new expansion, Reaper of Souls, that was just released. You're watching Act 5 right now, which is the new act of the story mode. I won't get too far in the video, so you won't really have to worry about spoilers or anything along those lines. But the new story mode is really enjoyable. They added a bunch of new content, a new class, and we're going to get into all that later in the video. But Blizzard, the bottom line is Blizzard has been patching Diablo, and now a lot of people are pretty much saying Diablo's incredibly fun, and Diablo's probably the experience that everyone thought they would be having on release. This is a really awesome successor to the huge success that was Diablo 2. Now, this was the first game a lot of people were playing for the Diablo franchise. This was the game that was introducing a huge generation of gamers to the Diablo world, and what this world had to offer, what this series had to offer. Excuse me as I clear my throat and take a little bit of a sip of water as we continue killing these Revenant soldiers. One of the really cool things that I like most of all, actually, with the new changes is the new loot system, where you'll get less loot, but the loot you get will be more likely to be usable by your class, and it will be more useful to you as well. It'll be better, you know, higher stats. That was probably the biggest issue I had with Diablo 3 on launch, and they pretty much fixed all that up with the new loot system. In Reaper of Souls specifically, you get new legendary items. I think you get a legendary item every time you kill a boss, up until you hit level 60. And in general, they've just been adding a lot of really awesome stuff with the loot system. The loot system is what makes Diablo so fun, in my opinion. What makes a Diablo game, and I am really enjoying the hell out of this new loot system. But anyway, Loot 2.0 is what they're calling it. But anyway, getting back on topic. The thing that I really like about Diablo 3, other than the loot system, is the fact that Blizzard didn't feel the need to change their formula over time, despite the fact that this was introducing the Diablo world to a whole new generation of gamers. They could have chose to dumb the game down to make it incredibly boring, or just, you know, they could have changed it in whatever way they wanted to. They have creative freedom. They could have done whatever they want to make it as appeal to as wide of an audience as possible, and dumb the gameplay down as much as they possibly could to make it appeal to, you know, this huge wide audience. A lot of other reboots have been doing that. SimCity, excuse me, specifically has done that, I think. They took away a lot of features and they made the game, you know, really small and boring, if you ask me. It was a decently good game, but in the end, they stripped away a lot of features to make it as mainstream as possible. Blizzard didn't do that with Diablo, and I really feel the need to commend them for that, because with all the recent reboots and sequels to older games that we've been seeing, we haven't seen that many instances of games sticking to their wits and making sure that they don't do anything silly to, you know, drive away the traditional audience, the traditional hardcore audience. If you look at some of these other games, Thief in particular is one that I hold near and dear to my heart. The new Thief game lost everything that makes a Thief game in translation. When you think about Diablo or you think about Thief, you think about a few core concepts. With Thief, it's the witty protagonist and the open levels and the huge, the awesome... There's just a lot of really awesome stuff that we didn't see in the remake, and a lot of really awesome stuff that we didn't see in that we probably won't see. We didn't see it in Thief 3, and they continue to make mistakes and mistakes with the franchise in Thief 4. Or the, you know, Thief, since they're not going to call it Thief 4. But in Diablo, they've done a really good job adding new content and making new things for the game, while not... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Snap. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Okay, anyway, trying to stay on topic and talk without being an idiot, without sounding like an idiot. The thing that really, makes me enjoy Diablo and really makes me feel the need to commend Blizzard for what they've done with the franchise is the fact that they added a lot of new content in the expansion. If you take a look at a list of everything they added in the expansion, let's please hopefully not die, let's please hopefully not die. You can see all sorts of new things. They added, okay, for instance, they added the new class, the Crusader, which I probably should be playing right now. That would probably be pretty fun to watch. They added the new act that I'm playing right now, Act 5. They added new game modes. They added this adventure mode where once you beat all the acts, you can go through the game however you like, and it gives the game a real open world type feel. If you, they added bounties on specific monsters, on specific bosses and super unique monsters. They added a lot of really cool stuff without stripping away what makes a Diablo game a Diablo game. Taking a look at these items again, seeing if I get anything good. Oh shoot, do I not have enough room? Darn it. Do I need that? Ooh, that one's one hand. I was wondering about that. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Is that good? Ooh, that's really good. Okay, anyway, trying to not get too distracted. I feel the need to commend Blizzard for adding all this new awesome content without stripping away what makes a Diablo game, the way that we've seen so many other remakes and reboots and sequels to older games do in recent years. Diablo 3 right now is really enjoyable to play. It's very reminiscent of the first two games, and it's certainly something that I've been having a lot of fun playing recently. There's also a new artisan that enchants certain items. I haven't gotten to play with that yet. They also added a bunch of new legendary sets and recipes, legendary and set item recipes that I haven't gotten to play with either. They added a lot of new content. I should probably have played more before I made this video. Maybe gotten to show off some more of it. But anyway, the point of all this is that Blizzard did a really good job, and I feel the need to commend them. This is a topic that I've been wanting to talk about a lot recently with all the issues that have been going on, essentially, with all of these constant games and these constant developers making these mistakes, making these really frustrating, almost, mistakes, seeing all these franchises sort of, I don't want to be over dramatic about it, say go down the drain or anything like that, but in the end they are making a lot of mistakes, and I'm happy to commend Blizzard for not doing that. I'm having a lot of fun with Diablo. I'm having a lot of fun with a lot of their games, and I plan on having a lot of fun with them in the future. Blizzard does a really good job of bringing their games into, you know, the next age of gaming, if you want to call it that. And I really, really hope other developers can start paying attention to that a little bit more. Anyway, though, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is something a little bit different from what I normally do. I typically have all sorts of editing tricks, but I thought I would just relax a little bit today and talk about Diablo and, you know, this thing that I've been wanting to talk about for a little while that's been on my mind. I've been having a lot of fun with Diablo, and I hope you guys had a little bit of fun watching as well. Until next time, though, thank you very much for watching. Good luck in solo queue, and have a wonderful day.